Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cozy English. Grab a warm drink, get comfortable, and let's have a chat. Have you ever been scrolling through social media and felt a wave of, inadequacy? You see someone your age with what looks like the perfect job, a beautiful family, traveling the world, and somehow they still have time to run marathons and bake artisanal bread. It's that feeling, that pressure that we're going to talk about today. The pressure to have it all. This idea of having it all is a modern myth that can be incredibly damaging. It suggests we should simultaneously have a booming career, a perfect romantic relationship, a lively social life, a fit and healthy body, meaningful hobbies, and a beautifully decorated home. It's the ultimate checklist for a successful life, or so we're told. But where did this idea even come from? Historically, societal expectations were often more defined and, in some ways, simpler. Roles were clearer. But with the rise of feminism in the 20th century, women rightly fought for the opportunity to have both a family and a career. The intention was about having choices, about breaking free from limitations. However, over time, this noble idea of choice has morphed into the expectation of doing everything. The option to have a career and a family has somehow become the pressure to excel at both, flawlessly. And it's not just women who feel this. Men are also facing new pressures. While traditional expectations of being the primary breadwinner still linger, there's a new expectation for them to be deeply involved fathers, emotionally available partners, and maintain their own friendships and fitness. So this pressure to have it all has become an equal opportunity source of stress for everyone. A huge part of this pressure comes from our hyper-connected world. Social media is like a highlight reel of everyone else's life. We're constantly bombarded with curated images of success. We see the promotion, but not the late nights at the office. We see the perfect family vacation photo, but not the argument that happened just before it was taken. This curated reality creates a skewed perception of what's normal. We start comparing our everyday, messy lives to someone else's carefully selected best moments. It's an unwinnable game because we recomparing our behind-the-scenes footage to their final movie trailer. This constant comparison can lead to feelings of anxiety, burnout, and a persistent sense that we're just not good enough. The moment for me, the big realization, was that having it all is a moving target. The goalposts are always changing. Once you achieve one thing, society, or even you yourself, will add another item to the list. You get the dream job, but then you feel you need to buy a house. You buy the house, but then you think you should be traveling more. It's an endless cycle of striving, and it prevents us from ever truly feeling content. It steals the joy from our accomplishments because we always focused on the next thing we were supposed to have. So how do we break free from this pressure? How do we find peace in a world that's always telling us to want more, be more, and do more? The first step is a powerful one. Redefine what all means to you. Your all is not the same as your neighbors, your colleagues, or that influencers on Instagram. Your all is personal. Take some time for self-reflection. What truly matters to you? Not what you think should matter, but what genuinely brings you joy and fulfillment. Maybe for you, all is a quiet life with a good book, a stable job you enjoy, and weekends spent in nature. Maybe it's about mastering a creative skill or building deep connections with a few close friends. Your all might not include a corner office or a huge house, and that is perfectly okay. Write down your top 3 to 5 priorities. These are the pillars of your life, the things that truly define your personal version of success. Once you know your priorities, the next step is to practice mindful consumption of media. This is crucial. If certain accounts make you feel bad about yourself, unfollow them. It's that simple. Curate your social media feed to be a source of inspiration and joy, not comparison and anxiety. Follow people who are real, who share their struggles as well as their successes. You can also try setting limits on your screen time. Dedicate specific times of the day to check social media, and then put your phone away and be present in your own life. This creates mental space and reduces the constant noise of comparison. Another important strategy is to embrace the concept of seasons in life. You can't do everything all at once. but you can probably do most of the things you want to do over the course of your lifetime. There will be seasons where your career takes center stage. There will be seasons where your focus is on raising a family or caring for a loved one. There will be seasons for travel and adventure and seasons for quiet stability. Understanding that life is cyclical and that you do and have to be excelling in every area simultaneously is incredibly liberating. It allows you to give your full attention to what is most important in the present moment without feeling guilty about what you're not doing. Let's also talk about the power of no. Saying no is not about being negative or unhelpful. It's about protecting your time, your energy, and your mental health. Every time you say yes to something, you are implicitly saying no to something else. If you say yes to working late, you might be saying no to dinner with your family. If you say yes to a social event you don't want to attend, you're saying no to an evening of rest. By learning to say a polite but firm no to things that don't align with your priorities, you're creating space for the things that truly matter. And finally, celebrate your own journey. Practice gratitude for what you have right now, in this moment. We are so often focused on the next goal that we forget to appreciate how far we've come. Acknowledge your small wins. Did you finish a difficult project at work? Celebrate it. Did you have a meaningful conversation with a friend? Cherish it. The journey of life isn't a race to a finish line called having it all. It's a path made up of thousands of small, beautiful moments. The real joy is found not in checking every box, but in learning to love the life you are actually living. The pressure to have it all is a heavy burden to carry, and the truth is, no one really has it all. Behind every perfect picture is a complex, imperfect human being just like you and me. So let's give ourselves permission to be imperfect. Let's define our own success. Let's live by our own values. And let's find contentment in our own unique, beautiful, and sometimes messy lives. Because having a life that is true to you is so much better than having all that society dictates. Thank you so much for joining me for this cozy chat today. I hope it gave you some things to think about. What does having it all mean to you? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more conversations like this. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.